have discussed about the licensing. Okay, licensing information, like how many types of licenses we have. So can Harish or Pawan, can you please tell like how many types of licenses we have?
There are four types of licensing, sir.
Okay.
One is a Power BI free, one
Mhm.
is a Pro, and
Mhm.
premium. For premium, there are the two. And one is for the $5,000 per month, and one more is a premium.
I wanted to start this creation of basic report, just a simple report like how we can get the data and all. Okay, but I just wanted to revise you for Vikrant. So that is the reason. Please do not skip the class. Again, I mean, uh, what you can say, consume our time, right? Another class. So can you see my screen? So you can see my screen, right? So, for example, let me open any one of the report. So this is one report. Okay, this is one report. Okay, so what we this is called report. Okay, in this report. So what is meant by report? A report is collection of visuals. Okay, this is one visual. Okay, this is one visual. This is one visual. This is one visual. This is one visual. Okay, report is collection of visuals that appear together. That these are all visual. I mean, these are appearing together, right? So we are able to see different types of visuals in one place, right? Appear together one or more pages. This is one page, and if you go to the second page, so if you go to the second page, this is one type of visual. Okay, this is table visual, and this is pie chart. Okay, if you go to the another page, so the same way, this is table visual, this is a pie chart. Okay, so that is what I'm saying. Like, see, report is collection of visuals. Okay, collection of visuals that appear together one or more pages. So there are so many pages here, right? These all this total all pages, we call it as a report only. So this is not one report, and this is not one report. Okay, this all we call it as a report, but we call it as a pages. Okay, this is one page, and this is one page, and this is one page. So that's what I'm saying. A report is collection of visuals that appear together one or more pages. Clear, Kishore? And anybody any doubt?
No, sir.
Yeah. So that is called report. And then another one is dashboard. Okay. Dashboard is dashboard is dashboard is a single representation of multiple reports. Okay. Single representation of multiple reports. One second. So let me open that. Okay, I just wanted to see that whether we have a dashboard or not. So these are all reports only. Yeah. See here, can you see this is so this is the report and the difference between the symbols. Okay, this is the report symbol, the bars information. This is the dashboard. Okay, this is the dashboard. So what is dashboard? Dashboard means, for example, see, dashboard is a single representation of multiple reports. Okay, single representation of multiple reports. Example, we can integrate one or more visuals into single dashboard. More visuals means different. So you can get the data from sales. You can get the sales visualization from one report, and you can get the finance visual from one report, and then you can pin that visuals into the one dashboard. So one dashboard. So I will once while we are creating the dashboard now, then I can show you how to pin the visuals. Okay. So dashboard is simple, like, so you are collecting the multiple reports. Okay, you are collecting the multiple reports in one page. Okay, multiple reports, but report contain the multiple pages. Okay, multiple pages, but dashboard contain the multiple reports. So it is a combination of multiple reports. So that means dashboard is a single representation of multiple reports. You can get the report from, you can assign this report from sales report and finance report and marketing report. Okay, any other different reports you can club into the one dashboard. Okay, one dashboard based on this multiple reports you can create a dashboard. That is a simple example. Okay, dashboard is a single representation of multiple reports. You can integrate one or more reports into single dashboard. Okay, one or more report into the single dashboard. Okay, dashboard. So dashboards can have different types of visuals like KPI cards, maps, trend charts, and everything. Okay. So simple confuse report at it is a combination of multiple pages. Report ante dashboard ante it is a combination of multiple reports. Okay. Interview lo kachitanga konni sar kachitanga untaru. What is the difference between report and dashboard? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Another one is tile. Okay. Tile, TILES. Tile means tile is a single visualization in dashboard. Okay. Single visualization in a dashboard. Tile means single visualization in a dashboard. Okay, let me open any one. Sorry, అర్థం కాలే కిషోర్. ఐడియా ఉందా? Yeah. So tile ante, so it is a it is one type of a square box. Okay, it is one type of square box. Let me open. Okay, so I cannot able to find that. Okay, so tile means, so while we are creating the dashboard, then I can show you what is the tile, but you understand, right, what is meant by tile. So you can add the tile information. You can add the tile that is one kind of visual. Okay, it is a single visual in a dashboard. It is a single visual in a dashboard. Okay, so what we have covered. So building blocks. Okay, visualization, data set, report, dashboard, tile. These are the building blocks we have. Okay, these are the building blocks we have. Okay, today let's start creating the report. Okay, creating the report. So first, so everybody install the Power BI desktop, because I will send this Excel file to create to build a report, same like which we will do today. Okay, everybody is having the Power BI desktop, right? Vikrant and Harish, you guys don't have that. I remember. And anybody like Gopi, you are having this Power BI desktop installation in your system? Gopi, you are on mute.
Oh yeah. Yes sir. So,
you have this, right?
Oh yes sir.
Okay. Harish and Vikrant.
అది రేపు వస్తుంది సార్, రేపు నుంచి ఉంటుంది అది.
ఓకే. విక్రాంత్ మీరు మ్యూట్ లో ఉంటారు.
Yes, I have new one.
ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసినావా డెస్క్టాప్?
చేశాను.
Okay, fine. That's fine. So let me show you. So once you have a Power BI desktop installed in your system, you just need to go to search bar and then type it Power BI desktop. Okay, then click on this. Then this pop-up will come. You just close it. Okay, you don't need to log in with the details because it is a free tool. Okay, there is no username password required. But in real time, you just need to log in with your username and password, which is provided by the company. Okay, which is provided by the company. Okay, which is provided by the company. So once that pop-up will come now, then you just need to log in. once you just need to log in that, so that you can open the report. But here it is not possible, it is not required, because we are into the test system, right? Test system. So we are just practicing purpose. We are opening the, or when we are install the Power BI desktop, and then we are working on the, we start building the report with the Excel data. Okay, Excel data. Once you open this, there is an option called get data. Okay, there is an option called get data. Get data means from which source you want to get the data. From which source you want to get the data. So as I said, you can connect the as many as sources. Okay, you can connect the as many as sources. Okay, so these are all predefined data sources, which is given by in the initial screen, which is given by the Power BI initial screen. Okay, so whenever you, I mean, in wherever, like in any company or any desktop. Okay, these are the default data sources, which is given by Power BI. So whether you open in TCS laptop, whether you open in IBM laptop, so the screen will be like this only. Okay, the screen will be like this only, like this only. There will be added features, because I have not installed the latest version. So I have not installed the latest version. My latest version is, so I said, right. So how can you check the whether you are into updated version or not? So you just need to go to help, and then you just need to click on about. So my version was July 1. Okay, July 1. I have not updated. So if you want, we can update it. But in the real time, so so you just need to take the help from admin guys. Okay. So that's what I'm saying is, like, when you click on get data, so these are the predefined data sources, which is provided by Power BI. But for example, here you are not able to see the SAP, right? You are not able to see the Oracle. You are not able to see the Azure as a data source, right? You are with me. You are with me, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you are not able to see the another sources. So in this case, what you need to do? You need to click on more. You need to click on more. Then there is a pop-up will come. So here you can see another sources also. See, SAP we have. Okay, Google Big Data, Snowflake. Okay, Azure SQL database, Azure Synapse database, and everything we have. So you can connect as many as sources. Sorry. So as many as sources. So if you don't want to go to one by one, if you want to check that, so you can directly find it. Okay, if you can directly find that. For example, I want to fetch the data. For example, Oracle. Okay, it will come automatically, Oracle database. You want to search for the SAP, then it will come SAP application server. Okay, SAP application server, message server, HANA database. Okay, so something like that, you can directly find it. Okay, you can directly find it and you can get that. So in our example, what we are doing, we are getting the data from Excel workbook. Okay, Excel workbook. So what you need to do? So once you click on Excel, then it will come. Okay, then it will come. This is the Excel, and then you just need to click on connect. Okay, you just need to click on connect. Then what you need to do? So now I'm using this demo Excel. Okay, I will open this. So what are the columns we have? Then we can see that. See, this is the segment, country, product, discount, unit sold. Okay, unit sold, manufacturing sales price, gross sales, discount, sales, COGS, profit. Okay, date, year, month and week. Okay, month and week. Okay, month and week. This is the information we have. Okay, these are all the columns we have. Okay, these are all, we call it as a column headers. Okay, column headers, and these are all the rows, right? So vertically, horizontally. So vertical means, so these are the column headers, and these are the data we have. Okay, this is the data we have. So this Excel file I will provide you, and you can start practicing, and you can start using this report. This Excel, and you can create report. Create report in the sense, you can use your you can use the visuals, and you can create some report. Start developing the report. Okay, so now I'm using demo Excel. Okay, demo Excel. Then I'm click on okay. Okay. So now I'm selecting this is the sheet 1. We have only one sheet, right? So this is the sheet 1. This is the sheet 1. Okay. See now, can you see it here? So there is a load, there is a transform data. So for example, if I click on load, it will directly load the data into the Power BI desktop. It will directly load into the Power BI desktop. But if you want to perform some modifications, then you need to click on transform data. So once we click on transform data, where it will take us, can anybody know? So I have explained in the demo session.
So you go to the Power Query editor.
Exactly, that's good. So once we click on transform data, then it will take us to the Power Query editor. So so in any report, so before loading the data, you always try to click on transform data. If you want to do the modifications, that is the best practice. Okay, click on transform data, then it will take us to the Power Query editor. Okay, this is called Power Query editor. Okay, this is called Power Query editor, where you can see so many options. So I will explain you only the most important features. Okay, most important features here. Okay, so this is the Power Query editor screen. Okay, this is the Power Query editor screen. So in applied step, so let's talk about the applied step. In applied step, what are the things you can see it. Okay, so if you click on source, you can come to know from which source the data is coming. Okay, so this is the Excel screen. Okay, Excel source. See, you'll have one doubt. ఓకే నేనే క్రియేట్ చేసి నేనే రిపోర్ట్ని ఏమైనా గెట్ డేటా కొట్టే ఎక్సెల్ తీసుకున్నాను కదా, మరి నేను ఎందుకు సోర్స్ రావాలి? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇన్ యువర్ కంపెనీ మేబీ ఒక డెవలపర్ వేరే రిపోర్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసిండొచ్చు. దెన్ యువర్ టీమ్ లీడ్ ఆర్ యువర్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ మేనేజర్ విల్ టెల్ యూ దట్ ఓకే there are some changes in the report which is developed by XYZ developer, so you just need to go and do the changes. So in this case, you need to know the source, right? You need to understand, okay, where this data is coming from, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So in this case, what you need to do, you need to click on source. You need to double click on source. You can come to know, like, okay, this is coming from Excel information. In real time, it will coming from SQL. It will be coming from Oracle. Okay. So this is the use of source and navigation. What is mean by navigation? This is the navigation. For example, you have added the report. I mean, you have added the sum of the columns. Okay, this is the Excel, and then if you want to then there are some additional columns added. There are some additional columns added. There are some additional columns added in the source, in the table. So what you can do like you can add. You can select that extra columns in the navigation step. For example, every time you don't go to the source and you don't connect to the source again, right? See, this is the Excel. That is the reason here it is not showing. Okay, 1 second. Yeah.
You say that you don't connect a source, right?
Sorry.
Source, you enter a source, but we have this order and URL. You can keep that URL source.
You mean to say in the source? Yeah, you can directly, yes. If you know the path now, for example, here, see, where is our Excel? Okay, let's go to the desktop and then demo Excel, right? So if you have a path, then you can directly paste it here. If you have a path, directly you can paste it here. So this path also you can paste it. So this is the path, right? So you can.
Can you do Power Query editing?
Sorry.
Power Query editing lo direct వస్తుంది ఇది మనం పాత్ చేయొచ్చు.
లేదు ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఓకే let me show you. Okay, for example, I'm just cancel this. Okay, so
కాకుండా పాత్ సెలెక్ట్ చేస్తే డైరెక్ట్ క్వెరీకి వెళ్తుందా?
See, for example, now you open the report. Okay, so directly you can go transform data. Okay, you can directly go to the transform data. So instead of get data, you can go to the transform data, and then so what is it showing? Nothing, right? How can you get that? So once you get the data, once you get the table information, then only you can see some information in the transform data, right? If there is no data, if there is no table information, I mean, what it will show in the query data? It will nothing, right? So that is the reason I'm saying you just always go get the data. Okay, get the data from data source, and then you do the then it will show Power Query Editor, and you do the data transformation and data modification and everything in the Power Query Editor. Okay.
In terms of URL for this transfer the data, right?
Yeah, URL for example. నువ్వు ఇప్పుడు ఇది ఒక ఎక్సెల్ చేసినాము. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆ పాత్ ఎక్సెల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ నువ్వు వేరే పాత్ లో పెట్టు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నాది ఇప్పుడు డెస్క్టాప్ లో ఉంది. నెక్స్ట్ నేను ఆ పాత్ తీసుకుని వెళ్ళి ఏదైనా సెంట్రల్ లొకేషన్ లో పెట్టినా. ఆ సెంట్రల్ లొకేషన్ పాత్ తీసుకొని వచ్చి నువ్వు ఇక్కడ యాడ్ చేసేయచ్చు. ఆ సెంట్రల్ లొకేషన్ పాత్ డెస్క్టాప్ లొకేషన్ కాకుండా ఆ సెంట్రల్ లొకేషన్ పాత్ ఉంది కదా, ఆ పాత్ ని నువ్వు జస్ట్ పాత్ కాపీ చేసి ఇక్కడ పేస్ట్ చేస్తే దెన్ ఇట్ విల్ కనెక్ట్ టు దట్ పాత్. See, now my file is C users Rajesh desktop and demo excel. So this path I can directly change it. For example, e path name okay, let me okay, this is the demo excel, right? So I am just keeping this in somewhere else. Okay, let me open in desktop files. Okay, now I kept in desktop file. Okay, now what I will do, I will go to the Power BI desktop, and then
How to use this file?
One second. C drive, and then users Rajesh. So what is that? Desktop file, right? Desktop file.
Down.
Yeah. So this path you can copy. Okay, copy it, and then come here, put it here. Okay, click on OK. So what it is telling, the folder path is path expected details. Okay, desktop file. There is an issue.
Location of
అర్థం కాల.
desktop.
Okay.
మీరు ఎక్కడ సేవ్ చేశారో అక్కడ.
Okay. ఇక్కడ సేవ్ చేశా. డెస్క్టాప్ ఫైల్స్ లో విండోస్ డెస్క్టాప్ ఫైల్స్ లో ఉంది. ఓకే, రైట్ క్లిక్ కాపీ అడ్రస్, కాపీ అడ్రస్ ఏనా? ఓకే, రోలే కొడుతున్నాను టెస్ట్. ఓకే, బట్ స్టిల్ it's not taking. I think it should work. ఏమంటారు, ఎక్స్టర్నల్ ఓపెన్ సోర్స్ డేటా లింక్ కాపీ పేస్ట్ చేస్తే వర్క్ అవుతుంది. వన్ సెకండ్, there is a Northwind information. Yeah, there is Northwind source. So this one, I think this one it will work because it is a open source information. So if I go to the source, yeah, so this is the source information. The same I will copy it now. If I copy and paste it, then it will work here. See, it is working. Just connect. So it is a OData information. Okay, data format error. External table is not restricted the format. Okay, there is a format error, so that is the reason it is not working. But it will work. So we can get the data from this one also, so that you will understand. Okay, but for now, so you just understand like how we can get the data. Okay, how we can get the data. Let me close this. Okay, for now, so you just need to understand like how we can get the data from Excel and how we can create the report. Okay, discard changes. Discard, I'm just discarding, and I'm just again taking the data from. Okay, so once you click on the table, so in another sources it will be so many tables, right? In another sources, in so many tables. For example, if I talk about the SQL, so there will be so many tables, but you just need to always take the required information only. You just need to always take the required information, required tables. So you don't need to take all the tables. That will kill our performance. So that will kill our performance. So that is the reason you always take only required information. Okay, required information. That is the most important. Okay, that is the most important. So then once you select that, click on transform data. Click on transform data. Click on transform data. Then it will take us to the Power Query editor. So this is Power Query editor. Okay, this is Power Query editor. And then as I said, so in the source, you can see the source information, the navigation. So you can add, if you have any extra fields in future, then you can add the columns. And then so headers, these are the headers. So you just need to change type. What we have changed here. So the change information. For example, okay, I will change here segment underscore 123. I'm just giving the example. So this step you will see it here. Okay, what we have changed it. Okay, what we have changed it. Can you see it here? Rename the column. So this is the step. Rename the column. I have renamed the column. That is the reason system is telling that I have renamed the column. And same way, for example, I will change the data type here. For example, here it is a data type is a text. Okay, but country is a text only. That is the reason it is showing. But to show you what are the options you can see, I'm just changing. Okay, from decimal number. Okay, just giving the example because it is giving the error. See, it is showing change type. Okay, what I have done, I have done the data type change. Okay, and here what I have done in the segment, I have done the rename the column. So these are all the steps. These are all the steps will come under the Power Query editor. So that is the use of Power Query editor. Just giving the two examples I am given. One is you can rename the columns, and another one is you can change the data type. Okay, you can change the data type. So now I want to remove the last performed step. What I have done the last performed step, I have changed the data type, right? Now I want to undo that change. You can do that also. So if I click on cancel here, see, then we have undo that information. Okay, we have undo that. And the same way, I have renamed the column for segment, right? I can undo this one also. I can undo this one also. That is the flexibility also we have. Okay, that is the flexibility also we have. These are the two options. One is you can do the data type changes. You can rename the columns, and then another one is, for example, I want to rename. I want to remove this week column. Okay, this is week, right? Calendar week, for example. I want to remove this column. You can just click on remove. Okay, you can click on remove. Then it will go. See, there is a week, right? But now it is not showing the week. See what we have done? removed. Earlier it was renamed. Now it is removed. So we have directly removed the V column. Okay. So now it is removed the V column. So that's why we do not see the V column in our data. Okay. If you want to undo that, you can undo that. So this is one. Okay. First one is you can do the data type change, and second one is you can rename the column, and third one is you can remove the columns. Okay. So these are all the steps comes under Power Query Editor. Okay, Power Query Editor. Okay. Then another one is you can remove the duplicates. For example, see here, if there are any duplicate columns, you can remove it. Okay. The columns means these are the columns, right? See, for example, month. This is one. Okay. There is only 1 year and 1 month. 1 month column. Column name is month. Week name is 1 week only. Okay, 1 week column only. And then year only, date also only 1 column we have. Do we have any repeated columns here? Repeated column headers? No, right? So all are single only. So segment is only one, country is only one, product is only one, discount band only one. For example, if I see country 2 times, country column 2 times, you can remove the duplicate columns. Okay, you can remove the duplicate columns. System will automatically understand. If we have a same name, for example, COUNTRY, the same country with the same name, we have 2 types. Then you can click on duplicate column. Then it will duplicate the another column. But if you want to remove the duplicates, column, you can remove it. Okay, there is an option called remove duplicate columns. So you can remove that. Okay, so remove duplicates and remove duplicate column is a very different. Okay, there is a drastic difference. Okay, see, remove duplicate means it will remove the duplicate values. Okay, it will remove the duplicate values, duplicate data. Okay, duplicate data. See, for example, if I click on remove duplicates. Okay, remove duplicates. When I click on this, it will duplicate. See, now, for example, I'll remove once again here. See, now government, it is repeatedly coming, right? Repeatedly coming. See, there are so many, all is the government only, the segment information. But there are different countries. Okay, if government is repeating for the same company, see here, Germany, government, see, government and government, Germany. In the government, United States of America. So in this case, you can remove the duplicate, but you don't need to remove it, because we want to see the data for all. When user raise the request, request, like, so I'm able to see the duplicate information. In that case only, you need to remove the duplicate. Until unless user escalate, you don't need to remove the duplicates. Okay, you don't need to remove the duplicates. Okay, you always keep the duplicate values also. Whenever user writes the duplicate data, like there are repeated data, it is coming that he don't require, at that time only you can remove the duplicates. Okay, remove the duplicates. Remove the duplicate means it will remove the duplicate values. Remove the errors. Okay, remove the errors means it will remove the errors. For example, here only you can see it. Okay, valid, error, empty. Do we have any error records? No, right? 0%. Do you have any empty records? No, right? There are 0%. So initially, whenever you open the transform data, it will not show all this valid information, error information, empty information. So you just unselect this. Whenever you open the Power Query Editor, so in Excel screen it will be like this. So to see the valid records and error records or any empty columns or what you can say, blank values, what you need to do, you just need to first is so whenever you open the Power Query Editor, the screen will be like this. Okay, the screen will be like this. Then what you need to do, you need to go to the view. Okay, you need to go to the view tab. Then you just click on column quality. Okay, column quality. You just click on column quality. Then it will show all our information like valid, error information 0, empty information is also 0. 0, like in so you just need to check for all the columns. So you are saying something?
What?
నీ వాయిస్ అసలు బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది వినిపించట్లా. వినిపించట్లే.
మీరు అవుతున్నారని చెప్పి ఇంకా వింటా ఉన్నా, అది మర్చిపోయిన అడుగుదాం అనుకోండి.
ఏది
ఇలా అడుగుదాం అనుకున్న క్వశ్చన్ మీరు చెప్తున్నారని చెప్పి మిమ్మల్ని డిస్టర్బ్ చేయడం
అడుగు. నో ప్రాబ్లం ప్లీజ్ చెప్పు అడుగు.
గుర్తురాట్లేదు, గుర్తొచ్చాడు.
Okay. Fine. So column quality. So in the column quality, you can see all this information like how. So for example, see here we have more than. Okay. So for example, here only we have 647 rows. In the real time, it will be 10,000. In the real time, it will be 1 lakh record also, right? So in this case, you cannot drill down. You cannot go like this, and you cannot check the. So where we have error records, right? So where we have error records, you cannot check it, right? Where we have invalid values, you cannot check it, right? So in this case, you just need to go view and click on column quality. Then it will show how many error records we have, how many empty values we have. You can directly come to know here. Okay. So and then if you click on these 3 eclipse, then you can if you want to keep the errors, you can keep it, and if you want to remove the errors, you can remove the errors, and if you want to remove the empty columns, you can remove the empty columns also. So that much flexibility we have in Power BI. Okay. So there are some functions, some operations we do in Power Query Editor. Okay, Power Query Editor. So till now clear? Any question?
రోస్ లో చేంజ్ చేయాలంటే ఎట్లా?
ఏంటి
రోస్ లో చేంజ్ చేయాలంటే
ఈ డేటానే?
అవునన్నా.
ఈ డేటాని ఎలా చేంజ్ చేస్తావు? ఈ డేటా ఇట్ ఈస్ కమింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ సోర్స్. యూ కెనాట్ చేంజ్ ద డేటా. Okay, you cannot change the data. It is coming from source, right? How you can change that? So you always need to what you can say, follow the source information. You can change the header information. You can change the information, rename the columns, and you can do it. See, even if I'm double click on it, nothing is working because it is coming from source. If you want to do the row changes, you just need to go to the source. In our case, it is a Excel. So here you can change it. The same will be available here whenever you refresh the data. The same will be available whenever you refresh the data. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can change the column. Suppose we have multiple columns like segment, product, country, distance, and we have multiple columns. We can select one by, or we can select 3 at a time, and we can remove the.
Yeah. See, you just click on control. Okay. Control button and select it. Okay. Then you can right click and then remove columns. Remove columns and remove duplicates. Remove duplicates also. Remove duplicate means it will duplicate all the columns, duplicate column information. See, there is a difference between remove column and remove other column also. See, remove column and remove other column means, for example, I want to keep only these three in my table. Except that I don't need other columns. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so these are all columns we have, and then I need only segment, for example, and then product. Okay, I'm just press the control button. So I just keep the control button and then select this, and then I need manufacturer sales price and gross sales. Okay, I selected only some of the columns, and then just right click anywhere whichever you selected, and then remove other columns. What it will do, it will remove all other columns except whichever I have selected. Okay, let me do that. Okay, see, so I have selected only segment, product, unit sales, sales price, gross sales. That's it, right? So except these columns, except these 5 columns, all are removed. For example, I will tell you very simple. Okay, I just need only segment and country. Then I will try remove other columns. So what it will happen? Can anybody tell what it will happen?
Only selected and remaining all will be removed.
Selected means what are the selected ones?
Segment and country.
Yeah. So it will keep only segment and country information, and it will remove all other columns like discount band, unit sales, product, and everything. It will go. See, can you see it here? And this operation also we can see it here. Removed other columns. It is clearly telling. Okay, it is clearly explaining the system to understand better. If for example, I'm working in a company and I switch to the another project. Okay, in same company I switch to the another project. Okay, from one project to the another project. In my project, I have created this report and I have done all these operations. Okay, I have done I have renamed the columns.
Suppose I have a small doubt. You just now you removed this column, right? Okay. Supposedly someone have to just mistake and they did undo.
Someone.
Okay, I have removed this column.
Okay.
Someone who after my shift, okay, and they undo this product.
Okay.
We know who is doing that, which ID that one. We can identify this.
వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుంది కిషోర్.
ఇప్పుడు మీరు సెగ్మెంట్ అండ్ కంట్రీ సేవ్ చేసి పెట్టి వెళ్ళిపోయారు. నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చి ఈ రిమోట్ తీసేసాను. తీసేస్తే మొత్తం అన్నీ వచ్చాయి. నేను అదే మనకి ఏమన్నా తెలుస్తుందా?
ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ పర్సన్ వచ్చి చేంజెస్ చేశాడు అంటారు కదా. ఓకే, చేసిన తర్వాత unless until he publish the report to the Power BI service, the changes will not be applicable. Okay, unless until he publish the reports to the Power BI service, the changes will not be applicable in the production system, in the live system, in the live report. See, for example, this report, this PBX file. Okay, this is called, okay, for example, let me show you. This is called PBX file. So the format will be PBX file format only. For example, if I go on properties, we see that this is the PBX file information. Okay, this is the PBX file. Okay, where I can see that. Yeah, see here in the last it is PBIX. Okay, this is the file format. So for all Power BI reports, the format will be PBIX file. So in real time we call it as a PBX file also. Okay, so there are so many PBX reports we have. So this is one PBX file. This is one PBX file. This is one PBX file. Okay, so I will send this report. Okay, I will send this report to you. For example, in real time, and you can do whatever you do the changes. You can do whatever you need. You can do the changes. But see, for example, okay, let me tell you in a simple way. Okay, here what I have mentioned, performance dashboard _ team, right? So I will send this file to you. Then you can rename this file as per your requirement. Rename it. For example, team, right? _team1, and you can do the changes and you can publish to the Power BI desktop. So you can publish to the Power BI service. Then whatever you have done the changes in performance dashboard _ team will not affect, because the name will be different, right? What other person is done, the name is different. Performance _dashboard _ team _1. So which is changed by some other person. So even if he published to the Power BI service, whatever you have done the changes in this report will not affect, because it will come into the new report. It will come into the Power BI service with a new name. Okay, Power BI service with the new name. Let me open any of the report. Okay, see for example, all functions, create combined file report, multiple report, PTI tech report. For example, this report I have published first time, and then the PBX file I have shared to another person. Okay, and I have shared this PBX file to the Kishore, for example. Then what you will do, you will rename this into the PTI _tech _report _1. Okay, you do the changes whatever you required and you publish to the Power BI service. Then this report PTI underscore tech underscore report will not affect anything which you have done the latest changes. Why? Because you have renamed that PBX file and you have done the changes. Understand? Any confusion?
No.
అర్థమైందా? నువ్వు ఏం చెప్తున్నావు అంటే ఏమంటారు అండూ చేంజెస్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఆ చేంజెస్ చేస్తే ఎవరు చేంజెస్ చేశారని తెలుసుకోవచ్చు అని అడుగుతున్నావు, రైట్? Obviously, like for example, in real time, how it will be like, see, for example, there is a workspace. Okay, this is a workspace, and this is, for example, test workspace by SAS. Okay, then who is having, for example, see, in any company, there will not be more than 10 or 5 6 developers, right, in the team for Power BI. Okay, and each developer will work in a different report. Okay, different report. But in your case, for example, the another guy is came in your report and he done the changes. Okay, he done the changes. When he do that, until unless he access the report, right? Until unless he access the report. See, నేను ఒక రిపోర్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేశాను, ఆ రిపోర్ట్ పవర్ బి సర్వీస్ లైక్ పబ్లిష్ చేశా, ఆ రిపోర్ట్ నీకు యాక్సెస్ ఇవ్వకుంటే హౌ కెన్ యూ డూ ద చేంజెస్, రైట్? ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ పాసిబుల్, రైట్? అర్థమైందా కిషోర్? స్టిల్ ఎనీ కన్ఫ్యూజన్?
ఏంటంటే వాళ్ళు చేంజెస్ సపోజ్ ఇప్పుడు మనం చూపించుకోవడానికి మనకి నేను చేయలేదు అని చూపించుకోవడానికి కావాలి కదా.
నేను అదే చెప్తున్నా. నువ్వు ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మీ టీంలో నువ్వును ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఏమంటారు హరీష్ ఉన్నాడు అనుకోండి, పవన్ అండ్ కిషోర్ సారీ హరీష్ అండ్ కిషోర్ ఉన్నారు. నువ్వు ఒక రిపోర్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసినాడు, కిషోర్ ఒక రిపోర్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేశాడు. హరీష్ కి ఆ రిపోర్ట్ యాక్సెస్ లేకుంటే ఎలా చేంజ్ చేస్తాడు అంటున్నా నేను. నువ్వు యాక్సెస్ ఎవరెవరికి ఇస్తారు? ఓన్లీ డెవలపర్స్ కి ఇస్తాడు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నీకు ఇచ్చాడు, హరీష్ కి ఇచ్చాడు. సో అప్పుడు ఏంది, ఆ అబ్బాయి అన్లెస్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేసి చేంజెస్ చేసి మళ్ళీ రీపబ్లిష్ చేసేంత వరకు హీ కెనాట్ డూ ఎనీథింగ్. సో అందుకే ఇన్ పవర్ బిఐ సర్వీస్ లో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నువ్వు ఈ రిపోర్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసినావు. ఓకే, ఈ రిపోర్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసినావు, దిస్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ పీబీఎక్స్ ఫైల్. ఈ పీబీఎక్స్ ఫైల్ అంటిల్ అన్లెస్ యూ గివ్ టు ద హరీష్ and he cannot do any change. Okay, he cannot do any changes because he do not have this PBX file, right? He does not have any PBX file. ఈ రిపోర్ట్ తన దగ్గర లేదు కదా, ఎలా చేంజెస్ చేస్తాడో అంటున్నాను.
కేవలం మనకి ఏమన్నా షేర్ చేసుకోమన్నప్పుడు ఒకవేళ మనం ఇలా ఇదేమన్నా పొరపాటు వెళ్ళొద్దనుకున్నా పొరపాటు వెళ్ళింది, అప్పుడు మనం రెక్టిఫై చేసుకోవడానికి నేను చేయలేదు అని చూపించుకోవడానికి మన ఆప్షన్.
రీసెంట్ చేంజెస్, హూ పబ్లిష్ ద రిపోర్ట్, అవన్నీ మొత్తం అడ్మిన్ దగ్గర ఉంటాయి, అడ్మిన్ కంట్రోల్ లో ఉంటుంది అనమాట. హీ కెన్ సీ ఎవ్రీథింగ్, లైక్ హూ పబ్లిష్ దిస్ రిపోర్ట్ అండ్ వాట్ దే హావ్ డన్ ద చేంజెస్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ he can see in a admin control, admin Power BI admin. బికాస్ మనకు తెలియదు, మనం డెవలపర్ కాబట్టి మనకి అడ్మిన్ యాక్సెస్ ఇవ్వడు. సో అడ్మిన్ అంటే నీకు కూడా ఐడియా ఉంటుంది. అప్పుడు అజూర్ లో లైక్ whatever they have done in a developer, he can do everything, right? He can see it, he can track it. Yeah, so that is what we can do by using Power BI admin access. So admin access lo he can see everything. ఎవరి ఐడితో పబ్లిష్ చేశాడు, ఎవరి ఐడితో చేంజెస్ చేశాడు.
నేనేమనుకున్నా ఇక్కడే తెలుస్తుందేమో అంటే
లేదు
ఎలాంటి ఇప్పుడు మీరు పాస్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ చూపించారు కదా,
లేదు అలా
ఇక్కడ మనం అన్డూ చేసాం కదా, ఇక్కడ సెట్టింగ్స్ దగ్గర కనిపిస్తుందేమో మీరు చేసినట్టు.
లేదు, ఇప్పుడు ఈ సెట్టింగ్ ఈ ఫైల్ నువ్వు షేర్ చేసినా కూడా, ఈ ఫైల్ షేర్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నువ్వు హరీష్ షేర్ చేసినావు ఈ ఫైల్, హరీష్ have done some changes. Until unless he published to the Power BI service, the changes will not be applicable. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so ఈ PBX ఫైల్ నువ్వు పంపించిన తర్వాత కూడా ఏమైనా చేసుకోండి హరీష్, దీంట్లో ఏమైనా చేంజెస్ చేయండి, రిమూవ్ అని చేయండి, రీనేమ్ అని చేయండి, ఏమైనా చేయండి, దట్ విల్ నాట్ ఎఫెక్ట్ అవర్ యాక్చువల్ బిజినెస్, రైట్? That will not affect our actual business until unless he published the Power BI service, until unless he published the Power BI service, and also until unless he published the same workspace. See, ఈ రిపోర్ట్ నువ్వు ఒక వర్క్ స్పేస్ లో ఉంది, ఈ రిపోర్ట్ ఒక వర్క్ స్పేస్ లో ఉంది, బట్ హరీష్ పబ్లిష్ టు ద అనదర్ వర్క్ స్పేస్. దట్ విల్ నాట్ ఎఫెక్ట్ ఇన్ actual report, actual live workspace who are accessing the report. That's what I mean to say. I mean, see, this is a starting phase. That is the reason we will have so many questions. But once we start creating a report and publish to the Power BI service, then we will have a clear idea. Okay. Till now clear. Still any questions?
కాదన్న పాత తెచ్చుకునే ఒకసారి చూపిండి ఇంకోసారి.
Yeah. So what we need to do, you just need to just close it. So first I open this. Once you open the Power BI desktop, then you click on get data and click on Excel workbook. Okay, click on Excel workbook. Then it will go where if you just need to go wherever it is there. So in my computer it is on desktop. It is my desktop. So you just need to click on open. Then it will show the information of sheet information. This is the sheet we have in Excel. So this is sheet 1. If I rename it here, for example, test. Okay. Then if I save it, then just cancel it. And if I want to get data, so select, then it will be test here. See, so because we have renamed in the sheet information, then click on transform data, then it will take us to the Power Query editor. Okay. So till now, so whatever I have done the operations, you can do. I will send this demo Excel file. Then you do get the data at least. Then you will at least know like how to access the Power BI desktop and how to get the data. Okay, and what we have done, like rename the columns, remove the columns, and remove the duplicates, and everything we have performed, right? You just start performing this. Okay, so until this you do it, and tomorrow I will check with you guys and whether you have start developing the report or not. Okay. Okay, so I will see now the report name will be changed. I will show you tomorrow also. So but till now clear, right? What are the options we have covered, and how we can get the data into the Power BI desktop. Okay, we can continue tomorrow to start using another options and start developing the report. I will send this Excel file in the group, and then start accessing the report. Okay, clear? Anybody? Any question?